booty dance, booty dance, booty dance.
Pog.
Let's go.
Booty dance, booty boogie.
"36 months, goddamn. Has it really been 3 years already? Feels longer. Optimum Primer shash.
Ad break.
Booty boogie.
Guess who's been sick for a week? Hello, everybody. Hello, YouTube. Hello, X.com. Hello, Twitch. My beautiful Twitch. And hello, KickYouWool.com. Hello, everybody. Hi, fam. How y'all
Hi.
living? How you doing? How you grooving? How you schmooving? How you boozing? How you fooving? That's right. You can just make up words now. Hello, everybody. Hello, Blink, everybody.
Are so dude.
Hello, I'm at work and haven't shit myself today. Let's go. Slinky Puppet, gifted schmengy pork. Let's fucking go, dude. Let's fucking go. Thank you, Slinky Puppet. Grin me face and tail Turin. Did I just unleash a demon? What did you just make me say? Did you just make me speak witch? My kitties are watching stream with me tonight. Pss, 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 pss. Pss, 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 pss. That was for them. No one else. Garlic incantations. Damn, dude. Let's go. That's something. No, true. I had so much fun. I am
Kitties up.
so sleep deprived. Not only have I been sick for a week, blah blah blah, boo hoo. Not only have I been sick for a week, I have been on the mend for like days now. Saturday, I was like, finally, I'm rounding the corner of sickness. My fever broke. Now it's just like my sinuses just need, like I said before, I need a Mr. Potato Head face. So I could just off my nose and there's just a hole and then I just shop vac everything out. Just right. And then I just like put my nose back on. I like don't forget my angry eyes. And then I could just be good to go. But as it stands, I'm like, I don't feel sick. I'm not sick. Just my nose and sinus cavity haven't gotten that message yet. Like, I don't feel, my throat doesn't hurt. I don't have a cough. I don't have a migraine, a headache. I don't feel hot. It's just like, and this is someone who has year-round allergies. It's like I have 2 allergies right now. Like, instead of just like a normal allergy day where I take an allergy pill and in 30 minutes I'm just fine. Now it's just like, hey, you could stop producing like mucus and grossness in my face now, please. I'm very good. I'm very good. I am very healthy. I don't feel sick. I just need to stop blowing my nose and feeling like I can't breathe. That's it.
Vacuum lobotomy.
If you heat up a spoon of Vapor Rub, I appreciate the effort, but I abuse Vapor Rub my entire life, so it does not work. Like I use this shit like ammonia pads for hockey. Like, here's my Vapor Rub. Great. Just like neti pots don't work. Like medicated chest rub, I put this stuff on like a Kleenex and shove it inside of my nose to feel the slightest of
Booty
effects.
has developed a tolerance.
Yeah, I've been developing an immunity to iocane powder. Doesn't work. I've mixed this with Vaseline. I've mixed this with a bunch of things. I was even to the point, I do not do this. But I take Q-tips, and I have like a thing of like peppermint extract, like peppermint extract that you would use for like a drop for cooking. I dip the Q-tip in the peppermint extract, and then I dab it inside of my nostril just to feel a little relief. But it is 100% like pure alcohol, and it will burn the living shit out of your face.
Gas.
So I wouldn't recommend it, but like I'm well past the point of Vicks being like something that
Taking a hit
works
of that mint
to like
acid.
going straight to the source, you know? Taking a hit of that mint, and even that doesn't work. Like when I say that my sinuses are fucked, like I appreciate it, and you know, well, Booty, just breathe some steam. Booty, just use a Vicks. Booty, a neti pot will change your life. Been there, done that. Been there, done that. I use pure Colombian news beers to clear my sinuses. That's like the opposite thing of what someone needs. Those are vasoconstrictors, it meaning you will be more stuffed up than you ever have been. Use nose strips. It has nothing to do with my air passageways as it is with just like mucus production and shit. It has nothing to do, like I could sit here for days and just like massage my sinus cavity and open it up, open my nose. It's still sealed. It's still sealed. It's still just sealed up. The caves have collapsed. A rock slide in there. Not if you don't think about it. That's not how that works. Get that Afrin again, does not work. You need Afrin, trust me. Trust me, does not work. I don't know how else I can say it. I'm not a child. I have tried every medication under the sun. I got nothing. I'm not asking. I'm not, and no offense. I'm not asking for help because it just doesn't work.
Every time.
Like every time someone's like, you know what? I have the cure-all. Just take a hot shower. You'll feel good. I'm not here for diagnosis. I'm not here in the waiting room, right? This ain't no Fugazi concert. I don't remember the name of the device, but they were late night commercials that shot water through your nose. Yep, that is called a neti pot, and it does not work. Plus, Afrin is addictive. It'll stop working after 3 days. It doesn't even work on day one. Doesn't even work on day one. You don't need to diagnose it, fam. I have tried everything under the sun. I've had medical intervention. I know my body. I know my body, gang. I'm just merely expressing what I am going through because this is twitch.tv/bootyswagga. This is kick.com/bootyswagga. This is youtube.com/@kingbootyswagga. x.com/bootyswagga. I am merely expressing to you how my body is. Flonase? No. You have to turn yourself into Mr. Potato Head and replace your nose. That's what I've been saying, dog. I just need to pop it out to Voldemort my face and then just wet vac. Just a shop vac. Click it on with my toe and just... And then just... Don't forget your angry eyes. Just seal it off and condemn it. That's what I've been saying, dog. That's what I've been saying. I take Xanax for the common cold. Doesn't alleviate the symptoms, but you stop caring about them. Great. Yeah, let me just call a doctor I don't have. Let me just call my primary care physician I don't have. And let me just use the health insurance I don't have to get Xanax, famously the easiest thing to get. Let's just get some Xanax on the line right now. I had an ENT go in there and open things up, sucked for a week. I've talked about it before. I don't have a doctor. I don't have an insurance. I don't have any of that. So like, I would love to go see doctors with what insurance and money? That's what I mean. Like with what? Have you tried lean? Let me just get prescription codeine. Yeah, let me just go get prescription codeine with all the doctors I don't have. Let me just go get all of that. I actually had sinus surgery. I've been talking about sinus surgery for like 15 years. My sinuses are fucked from flying home. I got to watch Parasite for the first time without knowing a thing about the film. Great movie. Great movie. Great movie. Just messing, no harsh, no vibes. I have zero harsh vibes in my body. I feel like I have a problem that whenever I am being sarcastic and sassy, the general populace thinks that I am being combative or aggressive. But I am not being combative nor aggressive. That is just how I sass. Private health insurance is a scam? Sure. But that's like the only way you could go and see a doctor. I feel like my sarcasm is
I
incredibly
had
dry.
sinus surgery.
Like
at the early
my
this year.
sarcasm
Recovery
would
was ass.
chafe the ordinary
World's better
brain.
now though.
Sinus surgery earlier this year. Recovery was ass. World's better. I know that's the one thing. And it's so funny. I've been talking about this since every time I get sick, I talk about getting my sinuses just like cauterized out of my head, right? And I've known one person. I worked with someone that had this surgery that described it as like one of the most painful, worst weeks of their life, where every waking moment you just smell like burning human flesh. And then after, it was like the greatest thing that has ever happened to them, and their life changed for the better and they could breathe. And so it's just like both of those are like the opposite spectrum. Like on one hand, that's exactly what I've been hoping for and I know it works and it could be amazing. On the other hand, I don't think I'd want to know what burning human flesh smells like for a week. So it's just like, are we talking about septioplasty again? Thank you, Mr. Mustache. Yes. Yes. I want to fix my nose tube, but surgery scares me. The surgery fucking scares me. Sneezing was a nightmare, and I have bad allergies every day, always. It's not even just like removing polyps in my nose. It would be just removing my sinus cavity in general. Just fill it in with cement. I don't want it anymore. My mom had it done for nosebleeds. They came back decades later. Honestly, decades later sounds amazing. I would take 1 week of pain for decades of relief any day of the week. Just join the army and get free insurance. I'm full. Thank you. Look like Voldemort? Thank God, dude. That would be like perfect. I could just pretend to be
it's not
Voldemort
permanent.
everywhere. I would just walk
I had this
around
back
like
in
Harry
08
Potter
as
land
well.
and Universal and just like point at children and scare them. Don't worry about allergies. They give you industrial strength Flonase. It's so strong you can only use it for 3 days. Bro, that
Weird
shit
face.
is ass. Snake nose? God, if
Sassy
only.
booty speaking parcel tunch.
Being able to breathe through your nose with ease could be so good for your health. Tell me about it. It's been 35 years of breathing problems. I did sinus and they removed my tonsils in the same surgery. They had me on oxy. I've always wanted to get my tonsils removed because whenever I do get sick, the first things that get fucked up is my tonsils swell so much I have a hard time swallowing and like anything. So the doctor said like, well, we don't recommend it. Your tonsils aren't like, we don't need to take them out, so we're not going to take them out. That's always how doctors have explained it to me. Like my tonsils and like all of my lymphatic system just like shuts down whenever I get sick. Like my lymph nodes just swell, my tonsils just balloon. And then like, it was like, well, I would really like to get them removed because that sounds like it would be the most insane quality of life improvement. They're like, yeah, but yeah, we don't do that unless like they're going to rupture and we need. And it was like, but brother, didn't you just say it would like increase my quality of life by like a factor of everything? And they're like, yeah, it would. But like, we don't do it unless it's like they're going to explode and you need it. And it's like, but I do need it. I hate mouth breathing, but I can't through my nose sometimes, right? That's exactly it. That's how I've been like this whole week is I've just been a mouth breather. Barely ever get sick, right? Tonsil had her tonsils in her 20s and she hasn't gotten strep since. That's usually what all of my sicknesses end up turning into like either a sinus infection or strep throat. Like every time I get a slight cold, it becomes strep throat or a sinus infection because of just how much like clogged and drainage from my sinus cavity down into my swollen tonsils in my throat, you know? My tonsils are constantly a little inflamed. My ENT gave me the same spiel. Taking them out as an adult is worse. Yes. Had my tonsils removed in 2000. Couldn't imagine still having them. GoFundMe for me to get my tonsils removed. I feel like it would be a double-edged sword because it's not like my vacation days or anything. I would just literally have to sit here parked up like the fucking like Pirate Software's dad in WoW and just like TTS my voice. Just I cannot speak, looking like fucking Robot Jones up in here. Just sitting, just I cannot talk. Hello, booty undissociated cuties. Hello, lad, okay? I rarely get ill, but when I do, it always feels like a near-death experience. I, like, working in the service industry as a bartender, I felt like I got sick once a month. And even getting sick once a month, I wish I was the type of person who's like, oh, I get sick. Next day, it's like, oh, my head. And then third day, it's like, I'm better. I feel like even when I just get this, like I avoid, and that's why I get so angry when it's just like, oh, don't worry, I'm not contagious. It's nothing. Like when I get even the
I'm trying to
slightest
get my
cold, I
fucking
am
H course
out of
because so much
commission for
fun.
like a week. It is so, like, it isn't just like, oh, I get a tiny cold. It's my entire nose shuts down. My lymphatic system swells up to softballs. My tonsils inflame. I get strep throat. I get a larynx. Like, it is just like, it doesn't matter what kind of sickness it is. I've never just get sick for like a day. Ooh, I had a little day cold. It's like I get a cold that turns into like the stomach flu. My sinuses just die. Like I wake up and my eyes are sealed shut because my nose is so calm that it just like oozes out my eyes. Like there were days like last week when I was sitting there just trying to clear out my head and sinuses where I'm like pretending to pop my ears and I could just feel the air escaping from your tear ducts because it's so clogged everywhere else. It has nowhere to go, so just like my eyes become little fans of air. I'm just desperate. I'm so inside these days. Anytime I'm around people for more than 6 hours, I get sick.
That's
Brother,
shitty,
same.
bro.
Same. I wouldn't wish that on anyone. I wish I had like one of those things they put people in submarines, like a decompression chamber. Like I just wish there was like a room I could go in that just like it just like vibrates my head. I was sitting there with like a Theragun just like on my head or back because the vibrations were shaking my sinuses so much that I could breathe.
Oh, I hate it.
But
when
then, like I was
think
showing
about
you
that.
yet last week, I had a bruise right here because I was just using a Theragun on my fucking sinuses, just so I can breathe for like 10 minutes. I just no one invented a vacuum that can pull it out of my sinuses. That is what I have been saying, dog. Once using an electric toothbrush, that's what I just was sitting there with a Theragun here, and then once my face was too bruised, I just moved it to the top of my head. Like right on the crown of my head, and just the vibrations here were enough to like shake my sinuses like a little loose. I have no social battery after 2 hours. You'll find me in the corner with the dog or something. Brother, I just Irish goodbye. Absolutely. Absolutely. There was a snot vacuum. Man, I would just love to go on Shark Tank and just be like,
You may have recognized me with my postnasal drip, but watch what happens as I hook up the fucking nose blows.
and it just like,
Now look at me. I have the most wonderful voice you have ever heard.
Mr. Fantastic's like, I will buy it for $1 billion. And here's tickets to the Dallas Mavericks. You own it now. Irish Goodbye is a powerful tech, more people to realize how good it is. But imagine if everyone just Irish Goodbye. Like if everyone just Irish Goodbye, I feel like the world would be a scary place. What a society. Don't they have those nose sucker things for babies? I don't know what that is. What's a nose sucker for a baby? You mean the thing where you go like, oh, got your nose, oh, ate your nose.
No.
The one thing I will never do though, I don't care who you are, I keep seeing videos of them online. I will never do that fucking sinus balloon. I don't care who the fuck you are. I don't care if it works. I will never do one of those sinus balloons, so help me fucking God. I would rather die. I would rather die than put that fucking sinus balloon up my mouth and inflate it in my mouth. Hell no. Fuck no. You gotta be crazy, dog. I have a rule that I tell one person I'm doing an Irish goodbye so they can tell others if they get worried. You just give them the sign across the room. They just leave. They're like, oh, there goes Mr. Mustache again. Yes, I saw that. I've never seen this until like maybe a month ago, right? Never seen this until a month ago, but there's like a practice where you put a balloon up your nose and then the doctor just like blows it up and then they just like open their mouth like, and then it just a balloon just like, and then it like pops and they're like, I could breathe. Brother, I would kill myself. How are you? How is stream? Shit. It's meant to correct a sinus track. I've seen that. If I was desperate, I'd do it. Brother, I am desperate and I will never do it. I am that
sounds like a
desperate.
clown doctor.
I would never do that. Sounds like a clown doctor. There is no kind of desperation that would equal inflating a balloon in my nose that comes out my mouth.
Booty,
Brother
do you
went to
have a
clown
business email?
college. Do I have a business email? Yes.
I can breathe again.
Who discovered that worked? Clown doctor. They only do this under local anesthesia? Yes, you're awake the whole time. You're awake the whole time. It does not sound real when you say it out loud. That's what I'm saying, dog. Back when I smoked, I'd get 3 to 4 sinus infections every year. I have not smoked, I don't even know, years. Multiple years. Long time. You can breathe for the next 15 seconds. Enjoy it. I already can't. May I have the business email? I don't, dude, it's Booty's business. It's on my, like, panel. It's on my socials. It's, you can find, I don't know. It's places. Go for it. And same doctor put a balloon in my butt. You'll never guess where it came out. I can fart much better. Well, it had to have come out your pee hole then, right? Now you poop your pee and you pee your poop. We use Olbas oil in the UK. It's a miracle. Olbas oil sounds like the most Pirelli's miracle elixir I've ever heard in my life. What kind of snake oil is Olbas? Olbas oil. The hell is an Olbas? Completely natural essential oil formula that delivers invigorating and soothing sensations to the nasal and bronchial area. Oh. Decongestion oil. Is it just mint? This just looks like Vicks. Eucalyptus oil, pure plant oils including clove oil, eucalyptus, juniper berry, and cajeput. Yeah, that's basically the same thing as our, that's the same thing as our Vicks. Like, this stuff is basically the exact same thing. With, like, mint instead of juniper. Does it say what's in it? Active ingredients: cedar leaf oil, nutmeg oil, turpentine oil, petrolatum. Do not use if persistent or chronic cough occurs with smoking, asthma, or emphysema. Okay. When using this product, do not heat, microwave, add to hot water. Stop using if you get muscle aches. How do you get muscle aches from Vicks? Is Vicks edible? Everything is edible. What do you mean? You mean, is it toxic? Probably. It can cause muscle contractions? That's crazy. What about smelling salts? I've used them in sports, but yeah, nothing opens my nose up. Get your fingies out of my Olbas. Vicks shower tabs are awesome. They are if you can breathe. I put 2, the last time I took a shower, like when I was sick a couple days ago, I got a pack of those Vicks shower tablets. I put 2 of them in the shower. Didn't work. Didn't work. I did one time, didn't work. I used 2 of them, didn't work. Apparently if you put a clove of garlic in each nostril, it helps. Yeah, that's okay. 3? I'm not putting 3 Vicks shower tabs in there. Spicy food will clear me right up. I wish. You can get a cocaine addiction and melt the back of your shit. That's not how it works, peepo. Cocaine is a vasodilator. Meaning it makes all of your veins go from this, which is what I want, to flowing blood, to this, which causes all of your
That
capillaries to
helps
just
me.
like grip as tight as they can. So that would make it honestly worse. It wouldn't make it better at all. And having zero septum is also like, or having zero yeah, septum and cartilage and everything. That's constriction. I'm sorry, vasoconstrictor. I said it the first time, not that dilator. You're right. No, it's a vasoconstrictor. It's like the opposite of what you would need. Mega nostril? No, you think that would be good, but it in fact makes everything worse. I got turbinate reduction and it helped with this issue. I feel like that's one of the same things. Yeah, that's exactly what what I would love if I had you know, medical insurance. They do a turbinate reduction with every septioplasty.
didn't
Yeah,
cut
that would be like
anything
the
for mine,
full.
though.
It's the same
Just
kind of
cauterized.
recovery, so they just do them at the same time. They didn't cut anything for mine, just cauterized. Yeah, exactly. No, I've talked about that's exactly what
Insurance
I want.
sucks.
I just don't have insurance or a doctor or an ENT or the money for that or yeah. You know. I mean, I appreciate that everyone thinks that I am, you know, Monopoly Man, Scrooge McDuck Moneybags. But contrary to popular belief, I am technically considered destitutely poor by my tax return information on Twitch. I make technically very much under minimum wage according to Twitch. Aren't you the heir to the Swagga fortune? Absolutely. I wish I had a swimming pool full of gold coins and bags of money. Same, dude. Have you ever had black gum? I don't know what black gum is. Ain't jack shit happening at the Cricket Wireless. Same, brother. Same, brother. My last job, I had health insurance, and boy, oh boy, was that great. But now I'm what they consider, now I'm what they call freelance, self-employed. That's the word. It's an Asian gum that's mentholy AF. No, I've never had that. I've had Minta. I've had like the Minta. I love Minta. I have like Asian Minta black mints. The booty shorts arrived on Friday. I'm wearing dead bad at work. Let's fucking go, dude. Let's fucking go, dude. Yeah, I've tried every remedy under the sun. When I'm sick, I'm just sick. The only thing that tends to work is like gratuitous amounts of exercise, but that's also like the last thing I want to do because I'm just so tired. Like running up and down like a set of stairs, doing like 100 jumping jacks, like doing a bunch of push-ups and holding my breath, or like doing some like yoga poses. Sure, that works, but like it's like 5 minutes of relief, and I just don't have the energy or stamina to do like 10,000 jumping jacks a day just to have like a consistent 3 minutes of relief. It's the shit that Luffy ate. Oh, the black gum? Dang. Never had that, but it's probably similar. Yeah, it's just like super mint gum. And like mints. Ooh. 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 Oh yeah, I'm out of Malort. I do have a shooter bottle. I do have a shooter bottle of Malort though. Hey, up to shooter. Way up to shooter. Where did he go? I had to get a honey pizza after your last stream. Honey pizza? Jack's Pizza?
Exclamation mark malware.
2 people in chat, both people posted their Jack's pizzas in the Discord, and it made me so proud because it looked like exactly how it should. Getting drunk will make time pass get better faster? Not for me. Getting drunk while I'm sick is like medical grade torture. Because not only is it just like when I'm drunk, I'm just like, why can't I breathe? It just makes everything feel worse. Then I just get dizzy. Then I just like feel gross. The only thing that I ever want to drink when I'm sick is just water. I feel clammy. I feel tired all the time. I feel usually a little nauseous, and like drinking while doing that is always just worse. Like maybe like because on Saturday I had like an adult beverage. I had like a rum black Manhattan. And so like that was just like nice to just like, ooh, fun. But like drinking, first I never drink to get drunk. I always just like having a tasty cocktail because I enjoy the flavor profiles of them, right? And then it's just like, oh, I had one, time for water. Like if I go out, it's just like I'll have like a glass of gin, a glass of whiskey. Like yesterday we did a long shoot. It was like 8, 9, maybe close to like 10 hours or so of a day. Call time was at like 9:30 a.m.
Booty D.
And I think by the time we like wrapped and like went out to dinner, it was probably close to like 6:37, somewhere around there. I don't even like to get high when I'm ill. It depends on what it is. I've just been so sick that I haven't really gotten anything. I have some flour, so I just like would smoke like a bowl to help me fall asleep a little bit. Before I got surgery, my doctor recommended use a nasal spray. Yeah, I don't care for those. I'm a ginger ale while sick guy. I'm not a big ginger ale person. I just like water. Like ice cold water always hits. I'm just always edibles don't work on me. Edibles don't work. I mean, I worked in dispensaries. I managed 4 of them. We had our own system. It was all our products. We had our own chef. We had our own edibles. We had our own grows. Edibles don't work on me. Edibles just don't work. I've had everything from multi-thousand milligram edibles to every kind of high potency. They don't work. Water is the goat of all beverages, even above coffee. Water always hits. Water always hits. I stopped smoking a while back, got into gummies. 2 milligrams gets you going? That's it? 2 milligrams? Holy shit. That's like the smallest I've ever heard. I didn't even know they sold things in 2 milligram quantities. They just don't work for some people. Yeah, it's all, I mean, even flower, all part of weed works differently because you have natural cannabinoid receptors all over your body, and not every body works the same. That's what I always used to tell people. Like, weed hits everyone differently. Like, your stomach lining, what you had that day, the bacteria, the natural biotics, and you know, things inside of your digestive tract will determine how it's broken down appropriately. The acidity in your stomach can change the consistency of what it metabolizes into. There's like so many factors of how, you know, it works differently for everybody. The dispensary I worked at in Boston had Skittles that are like 2.5 milligrams per.
Booty's gut
crazy.
biome is full of dare
That's crazy.
fanatics.
Fuck dare. If it was dare fanatics, they would be getting high as hell, bro. I wish. I wish. Did you guys ever have to sing a dare song at your dare graduation in school? Did anyone else have to sing that dare song that was like an 80s, 90s We Are the World power ballad situation with an electric guitar solo? Are your characters talking today? No, we still have the 26th
Well, no.
is when the month resets with all my credits. And like the next upgrade, right now I pay It was like $220 for the year. We get 100,000 speech credits plus like an additional 30,000 bonus on top of it. So we have like basically 130 minutes, I think, of talking of the TTS through the program through 11 Labs, right? Their API. The next above is 5 times that amount. The next one above is 5 times that amount per month. So it goes from about $220 a year to around $85 a month. It goes to about like, I mean, it is roughly 5 times what you get. But right now, let's just say we get like 100,000 credits for like $200. It's more than that. We get a little more credits, right? The next step above, the next tier is 5 times as many credits, but it's 5 times the price. It would be closer to like $1,200 a year. Like $1,000, $1,200, somewhere around there. So it's like, I think this month was an outlier because of the Gene Salmons oopsie. That definitely contributed. But even after I changed Gene Salmons, it's still like, there were still ones that used more credits on a day after we changed the voice too. You have to pay, of course. Everything good you have to pay. But like, I built the service, not built. I made the program. Not made the program. The TTS is all something that I've coded and made. If it's costing you so much you don't have to use it, I want to use it. I built it and made it to be used. The whole point is that I made it for stream. 5/6 of all voice requests are 11 Labs now, where it was 2/3 before. That's exactly what it is. That is exactly what it is. Of course I have to use it. I miss having all my little character voices everywhere. I want to build a more robust stream setup to incorporate them into scenes better. But changing all of my setup and scenes and everything is very scary. Peepo in his flip-flops and socks? Same. I love him too. Look at him. He's so cool. I just need to get a better, I need to figure out still the audio cables, virtual audio cables. That's kind of the major remaining holdup of incorporating more characters. Last thing you need is yet another OBS ground up rebuild. I know. I feel like it's almost inevitable though. There's so much in this OBS setup I don't use anymore. Fitzy! Hello, Mr. Swagga. Hi, Fitzy. What up, homie? Oh, how are you all doing? How is your weeks going? It is a fine Tuesday. How was the rest of your weekends? How was the rest of your weeks? I can't talk too much about our day yesterday. It was very fun. I think the video is going to be very, very well received. I think it's something very unique. I don't think anyone has been able to pull something like this off outside of Japan. Yeah, it was very, very fun. I hope you all get to see it soon. I don't know how soon. Just like there's a few projects that we filmed that are in the stages of being edited that I just have no idea when they're going to appear, you know? There's just a few that I'm just like, I don't know when they're coming out. Every day I check YouTube just like you guys. I'm just like, when's this going to be released? I'm just waiting. Work's being cringe,
Holy
but I'm
shit,
loving life.
that's
Let's
when I
fucking
was
go.
just staring at my phone
My wife left
negatively
me
for a
for the
minute.
week. The combination of my wife left me for the week. Pog you. I hope everything worked out well. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Can't wait for everyone to see it. Had a good time. I was basically like living my Impractical Joker's dream of just sitting in a place watching things unfold, just whispering horrible things, you know? It was like I was Greamer Wormtongue and Wubby was King Theoden, and I was just poisoning him with my words. Just being like, yeah. Now tell Mur to break up his marriage of 12 years and text that underage girl. Yeah. That's so funny. Yeah, get him. It basically was just like that for a couple of hours. He's like, all right, yeah. Yo, Zeus, thank you for the follow. Classic Mur. Classic Mur. All right, Mur. All right, Mur. Yeah, text the underage girl. All right, Mur. Tell her to go back to your hotel room, Mur. Yeah, that's right. Now text your wife, Mur. Text your wife, Mur. I'm hyped for Mulligan. Same. It's been what, like 2 weeks now? We filmed it 2 weeks ago. Part of me is worried that like something happened and like it'll just never be released. I think it's some of my finest work. So ready for Mullies? Same. I keep checking the YouTube. YouTube embed is bootyswagga.com and is not live.
Exclamation mark uptime.
Let's see if we can fix that, huh? Website admin, me dashboard. Usually it, yeah. I don't know why. It always logs me out of my admin. It always logs me out of my site admin. And then all I have to do is I just have to like basically log back in because I have a code written. I have a code written for my website because YouTube lives just don't work properly. Pages, edit block editor. I have this code that's written, a script to run that will automatically scrape and update my live video because YouTube changes the URL for every single live video. And rather than having to do it manually, I wrote a script, but the only way for that script to ever work is if I'm logged in for some reason. Bootyswagga.com. There we go. Now if you just maybe refresh your cache, like a Control-Shift-R on bootyswagga.com, now it should be there. Learning a new language, learning to speak to wild beasts, learning to doing your mom. Sick, yeah. Check out bootyswagga.com if you want to see how to watch all of the streams at one time. You can chat along here if you like. Look at that. You have access to all of the live streams happening at once. Ooh, which one's going to keep up? Which one's going to keep up? Which one's going to keep up? And it broke. And the website froze. The improv video, that also was a couple weeks ago. I mean, these things take time, right? These things definitely take time. But no, I am just like you all. Every day, multiple times a day, I go onto YouTube. I hit my subscriptions feed, and then I'm just looking and waiting for it to come out. Do my mom? No, not yours, Yeb. Whenever I open up tab, it uses like 10 megabits of bandwidth. Well, very excited to see the improv vid, knowing you were the only theater kid. I don't like watching myself in anything. I don't like watching anything to do with myself. Even in high school, I hated watching any replay of plays I was in. I hated watching commercials I was in. I hated looking at like magazines and modeling stuff I was in. I hated looking at movies that I was extra. I hated it. Nowadays it's kind of fun. I wish I kept some more things, but like absolutely hated it. What the frick? Yeah, you gifted a sub? What the helly? What the helly, Yeb? Thank you for gifting Flinglish a sub. And guys, I'm here now. I just find it funny. That's crazy. I didn't realize it took up that much bandwidth, but it is three streams at like, my target is usually like 8,000 kilobits. Because Twitch did. What? Twitch usually does that weird thing where like it's supposed to cap out at 6, but you can make it go to 8. And like this is constantly it all day. Constantly between like 75, it'll go up to 85. It has no, there's no reason of why it's just a zero steady. I made myself laugh for 10 minutes the other day. I took my Adderall and said I have to take my Adderall so I can smoke weed all day. They said they were really excited to see your stream. Let's fucking go. Well, thanks, Yeb. And Flinglish, come on, let's go, fam. Thank you for saying thank you. What the helly? What the helly are, dog? What the helly are? What the frick? What the friggity scriggit? What the rockety pocket? What the heck? What the heck? Delicious. Water, bro. Water, bro. Never gets old. Oh, frick it. Oh, frick it. Let me just... Hollow deck.
Me win my dick hello. Booty mellow, booty love booty mellow, booty love booty mellow, tut tut tut. Tut tut tut.
Cheers, everybody. Hope you're having a good week. Thank you all for being here. I'm going to break this up into 2 parts, so don't think that I'm cheating out by only drinking half, okay? I'm saving some for later. Thank you all for being here. Hope your weeks are going well. Whether you're lurking, chatting, sub, not sub. One of my money mogul mamas. One of my dono daddies. Go piss, Monarch. Thanks for being here, gang. Just realized the rear window is my EQ. Yeah, the EQ behind me. This is my voice. This is my voice in pink, and then the music is blue. So it's the perfect harmony of our 2 sounds. Mina Toad with a 5 bomb? What the hell? What the heck? What the frick? What the frick? What the frick? Wait, what did my dashboard go down?
Why did my dashboard go down, god dang it? I thought that my dashboard was just sitting up there nice and pretty, but now my dashboard's all gone.
100 HP liver taking that, my lord. That's what you think. 1 HP cirrhosis. You're no match for my style. I never noticed the colors of it. Well, there you go, yeah. There's fun stuff hidden all around my stream. Blizz, thank you for the follow as well. What the hell, dogs? What the hell, dogs?
Hi Booty, hi everyone.
Hi, Booty. Hi, everywhere. Hi, Meaner Geel.
I mean, Ergil.
You can't handle my shittin' onto your yacht, Ulwin. You can't handle my style. No, you're no match for my style.
Your endorsement of Mellow makes me want to bottle, but it seems hard to get in Europe.
You invited me here.
There's like half a hit sitting in this fake cart taunting me. I know it's not going to work. Existence is pain.
Right? This has been sitting here on its side, just completely dead for weeks now. Weeks now. Where's the green man? It's been dead for 50 years. Oh, it's pink? You can't ask that.
Question mark.
Question mark. Who's Mark? Who's Mark? Mark. 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 Oh, hi, Mark. Mark Eye Pliers. Who's Mark and why are we questioning him? Where is he? Where's Mark? Oh, hi, Mark. There's just a little drop of oil in there, but it won't move to the wick park and I can't open it. Yeah. 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 I mean, the best thing you could do is you can heat up some water on a pot, put the oil cart in a Ziploc baggie, make sure no water can get in it, and then very slowly and quickly just keep dunking it in some, not boiling water, but just hot water to loosen it to then guide it to a place. That's always the thing you can do. Just don't get any water in there, it'll
Yep,
break.
suit noted. Heat gun or hairdryer that shit.
Heat gun or hair dryer works great. Smoke it like meth. Yeah, just take a lighter to the side, dog. Don't be a poos. Don't be a poos. Very slowly and quickly. Hair dryer's so smart right now. Shit finally happened at the Cricket Wireless and there was nothing I could do for the customer without losing my job. Did they ask for a blowjob? I just rolled around in my hands for a few minutes. Oh, that works. Boof it. Look at this. Finally. I didn't realize I had so many Alberts Einsteins is here. I didn't realize I had so many Albert Einsteins. Pretty sure if it's plastic, else I would. It better not be plastic. Bro, please don't be saying you smoking out of plastic, dog. Ain't no way that they sell plastic carts. If you buying out of a plastic cart, dog, you got bigger things to worry about than the drop of oil in the plastic. Chow mein is plastic. Chow mein, it's plastic. They 100% sell plastic carts now? What the fuck? What the frickety scricket? Put it in a sock and spin it around?
Method
The
is
fuck?
good.
They asked me to move someone else's account onto their account without them there. It's a big security issue. Yeah. Yeah, I'd say so. I didn't even think there were accounts with Cricket Wireless. I thought it was just like, sure, here you go. Pay it this month. Thank you. Oh. Or in the sense of like a family account on Cricket Wireless. I should say, I didn't realize there were family accounts. I thought it was just like, yeah, sure, give us money, here's your phone. Fake carts are abundant and cheaply made. Where do you even sell a fake cart?
Entertainment Moogle.
Like where, especially before like weed was even like technically legalized and decriminalized in Chicago, like I never once went to a dispensary in Illinois. Fuck no. Way too expensive for what it was. Gross, disgusting, right? But like during that era, I wasn't getting things like carts because like I didn't trust that shit. Just give me flour, right? It's only when I lived in like Denver and when I lived like here in California that like, oh, okay, I could get one. Fake cart mart? The fake carts are the bomb. You saw Satan and feared for your life. Fake carts just remind me of you have to know what you're getting, right? Like you have to know it's like so cheap for a reason. It reminds me of like fucking Spice and K2 and shit. Temu carts? Who the fuck is buying? That's not even weed. You're just buying like some weird ass Delta 9 shit. Hell no, dog. The fuck? If you bought Temu carts and smoked it, you deserve to get like, you know, some sort of crazy disease. They literally have good packaging for Mario Karts and Fortnite carts. That's on you, dog. I have adult issues with adult money that adult money can solve adult problems. I wouldn't be caught dead buying a fucking Fortnite cart. The frickety scricket. Kratom, Kratom, that weird plant at gas stations. Bro, I fucked with Kratom for years. But like again, I would buy Kratom from like respectable websites, not like at a gas station. Do you have any brand recs for carts? The cheapest. The cheapest. I'm going to be real. Same with like most weed. Like most weed is like most weed, right? Like, especially if you're in a legal state with like regulations and growing things, like any flower will do. Any flower will do. I have no brand loyalty because like I used to have some brand loyalty, and then as soon as they get a little big, their prices go up astronomically, and hell no. Hell no, dog. I am not into the world of like anything designer. I don't have designer clothes. I don't have designer anything. I don't smoke designer weed. I don't drink designer alcohol. Like, fuck that noise. I don't need I am too old to care about people like thinking about my social status based on the things I consume. I don't give a fuck. I eat Jack's Pizza, which is the cheapest frozen pizza and the best. I'll drink Jack Daniels on the rocks because it's the best. I'll have Beefeater on the rocks because it's the best. Like I have no brand allegiance to anything or anyone. Jedi Master 420 execute order 699. Thank you for the follow. The only designer thing I have is a designer bike because it's just real good and I used to race. I feel like I wouldn't even call that a designer bike unless it's like a fucking Gucci bike. In which case, Mr. Mustache, consider yourself judged. You got a Gucci bike? You got a Fendi seat on that thing, huh? I feel like when it comes to things like a bike, or when it comes to, you know, like if you have like a Zoru Roshi rice cooker, I wouldn't say that's like a designer thing. That's just like the best in its field. I think there's a difference between best in their field and designer, right? It's a BMC, a brand no one knows about. We don't have biketism, okay? I don't know. BMC stands for Big Man Cycling. Whoa, look out. Big Man Cycling over here. Whoa. Balenciaga cycle? Oh shit, you're caught out. No, it's Balenciaga. Don't call out my biketism. Oh, no, I know what that is. That's bike Minecraft. You got a bike Minecraft. Okay. Haynes is better than Gucky.
I have a good bike that doubles as a yoni steamer.
I love how one message out of like a bunch will come through Peepo. And I didn't realize that Peepo had a yoni steamer. Bro, let's go, dude. I got some Welsh whiskey and it's the bomb. That sounds cool. What's the brand of Welsh whiskey? I don't smoke, but up here in Washington, there's a lot to pick from. Downside is pricey from state tax. That's what I hate, man. There's this dude, Yoni, in Maine that grows incredible weed. I wouldn't trust anything grown from a person named Yoni. I feel like, I don't know, if it was like, oh, who do you buy your weed from? Oh, it's this really chill guy. His name's Vagina. I'd be like, I don't know if I want to smoke weed from a man named Vagina.
Break.
I know that, like, Shel Silverstein didn't write that poem, and Johnny Cash didn't popularize A Boy Named Sue for me to smoke a dealer named Vagina. Yoni sounds like he makes good moonshine. I wouldn't trust anything that comes out, like, distilled or fermented from something called Yoni. Are you kidding me? Try my new yeast infection moonshine. Like, what in the world? Hell no. The closest thing I've ever had to that was what? Amaranth's vagina yeast beer that she sent to the P.O. box that one time. That's the only Yoni product I think I've ever consumed beyond just like, you know, sashimi style, right? Like just raw. I'm stopping. Hold on. Yeah, that's That's the perfect weed name though. Delete the VOD. No, let it be known. Let it be known. Bro. Oh, I'm sorry. Would you prefer I prefer steamed or grilled vaginas? We call them steamed clams. Such a way with words. I hate this. Right, let's get off the Yoni talk. I've been watching too many Netflix dating shows. Too many Netflix dating shows have taught me the word Yoni, and I don't think I like it.
Style swagger. I used to know a weed dealer whose business name was Chronic Man 5000.
He sounds like he would have a really good, like, hip-hop presence in the late 80s and 90s. He probably would be like, woo! A lot, you know? Dude. Yeah, I was just jealous because she didn't think of it first. My dealer Vulva grows incredible cat piss. It's the most ammonia weed you've ever had, dog. It'll wake you up, dude. It's like a sativa. Stop, dude. Stop, dude. No, dude. Stop, dude. I need to get some more water, gang. I am quite thirsty. I am quite thirsty. All these lights are getting me feeling a little sweaty and hot. A little sweaty and hot. But we do have some fun stuff today, gang. I do have some fun stuff I want to do today. Where in the world? Where in the world? Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Smells salt of weed. Truing. My boy Uterus, the dangly thing in the back of your throat. No, not that. That's not a uterus. Could be. Could be. I got 3 games that I'm working on right now for stream. I have one that's going to be out tomorrow, possibly another one on like Friday, on Friday. So this is going to be another week of booty. But I thought it would be fun again to do a little stuff for you, you know? You can hang out, do a little fun art project. Not show you everything, but kind of just build some stuff together. That was a lot of fun last week. I think a lot of you guys really enjoyed it and encouraged me to, I don't know, consider doing it a little more. I'm not going to show you everything, but it is kind of fun just to go through a little thought process of how to get some people all nice and hyped up, nice and tricked out on some fun little Google slideshow games. But before that, there's a video I wanted to show you all because someone has achieved what I would consider to be the final form. Someone has achieved what I would consider to be the final form. I don't think I want to watch all of it. But someone made a game in Google Slides that was over 1,000 slides, and they made a fully functioning game. They made a fully functioning game with like multiple states, multiple parallel universes. It is possibly one of the coolest things I've ever seen. Hold on, where I saved it. Now I don't remember where I saved it, so I'm just going to have to find it again. Here it is. 1,046 slides. It's not too, yeah, it literally, you think I'm joking. Hold on here. The video literally starts like this.
Universes, graph theory, using parallel universes, graph theory, combinatoric.
So literally they start off by saying incorporating parallel unit. First, in order to make a Google slideshow game of 1,000 slides, first we need to discuss parallel universes. Bro, it's not Magic the Noah. It is really cool. It's a channel that just popped up on my feed. I wasn't subscribed to them. It is such a fun, cool video. I thought it would be really fun with how many like PowerPoint games I make. It's only 10 minutes, so it's not like the longest thing in the world, but I found it incredibly interesting. I've already watched it, but I want to show it to you in case you want to make something and get some inspiration on it. I don't think I'm going to make something like this yet. Just the thought process that goes behind it was making me go cross-eyed. It's kind of crazy. But first, I need to go get another adult beverage. I encourage you all to do the same. We got some fun stuff. I got a little video for you here. We're going to be doing some fun little art projects. And after that, we're just going to be hanging out and keep on yapping. Keep your questions coming, friends. But for now, stay put. Thank you all for being here. I really, really appreciate you. There's a lot of places you can be on the internet. There's a lot of places you can be on this fine Tuesday. But you're here right now, whether you're watching on Twitch, YouTube, Kick, or Twitter. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate each and every single one of you. Go get yourself a snack, put on something comfy, and we'll be right back with more stream in just a little bit, okay? Sounds groovy?
You win. Penis? Anyone here watch Digital Circus?
Oh, hello. Hello. Sorry, I had to get some. I had to run to my mailbox real quick. I had a package that I didn't want stolen. Hello, everybody. Hello. Anyone here watch Digital Circus? I was interested and watched like
Hi.
2 or 3 episodes, and then just like nothing has come out for what, like a year? So I just stopped watching, or remember episode 6 of 9 just came out. Yeah, I feel like the time between so many episodes just kind of like made me lose all interest personally. I thought it was fun, and then I've just completely forgot about it because it ended without anything done. They had guns this episode. Didn't they have guns with the gummy gators? The fuck is a Digital Circus? It's like an animated show. I probably have seen clips of it. When it first came out, I feel like I was seeing it everywhere. Between like the one purple rabbit character that like talks through his teeth and the clown Raggedy Ann looking girl, Pomni, they were like everywhere. Animation takes time. I guess my issue with it is like, how can they release a show when it's not done? You know? Like, I think that's part of the reason why it's just like when, if King of the Hill were to release and they were like, cool, we've made 3 episodes, the others are going to come out in 9 months. Like, why were the first 3 even greenlit? Like, and that's fine if animation takes time. I guess I was just confused why it was like, hey, we have a new show that everyone's really invested in. By the way, it's not done and won't be planned on being done forever. It's like, I don't know. I had no idea that was going to be the case, and now I'm just like over it because it was like how I don't like part 1s of things. Can't afford to make the full show at once. Can only make the pilot get approved, then work on the rest. But it wasn't the pilot. It was like it was like the first like 3 or 4 episodes. That's because a studio was hired by a network to do it, so they have more money. Glitch Digital Circus is a small indie studio. No, again, I understand the scale of the studio. I only just don't understand why it wasn't just made all at once. They get a 3-episode deal? No, it's been planned. It's had a 9-episode deal. It just wasn't done. I watched it on Netflix. They got like a Netflix pickup. I'm just saying, like, I'm not saying anything against the animation. Animation takes time. I just don't get why it wasn't released when it like
They need
at
money
once.
when an EP releases to pay the animators.
They need the money when an episode releases to pay the animators. So they were signed for a season, but they weren't given a money for a season. I don't understand how that works. How are they picked up by Netflix saying, cool, give us 9 episodes, here's money for 3? That, what? They get a 3-episode deal? They were given a 9-episode deal. Because it started off as a YouTube thing. It started off as like a YouTube production. Yeah, it started off on a YouTube production. The pilot went viral. The series entered production following the pilot's popularity. And then after its popularity, it was picked up by Netflix for 9 episodes. They never got picked up by Netflix, just made a deal to stream through it. But like, if you're on Netflix, you have to be getting paid. Maybe I'm just very confused because everything I heard about it was that they got 9 episodes. They were paid for 9 episodes. In February of 2024, a full 9-episode season was announced to be in production. A full 9-episode season was announced to be in production. Uh And they signed for 9 episodes. They didn't have upfront pay, so they pay as they go. But that just seems crazy to me. That just seems crazy to me. I'm sorry, I'm reading all of this now, and I'm just so confused about like how they can greenlight production. I don't know. That just seems like it's a cart before the horse thing. Nothing has topped Better Call Saul for me for the last few years. Never watched it. Such is the sad nature of indie animation, high risk. Right, but like, yeah, it doesn't make sense. My understanding, they plan for X amount of episodes, but if the money doesn't come, they get cut off. But like, huh? 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 I mean, like, I am not one to speak on how animation and money works. It just, you have to understand how weird it is to be like, we're announcing 9 episodes. We don't have the money to make them. We're starting production on 9 episodes. We only have money for 3. Like, it just feels weird. They plan, yeah. That's why when shit gets rushed, it sucks. K-pop Demon Hunters was in production at Sony for 10 years. Netflix has so much money, they greenlight anything. They really don't anymore. That was true, like, you know, maybe 10 years ago. Netflix barely does shit now. Netflix is all about reality shows. The only things Netflix is putting out originally is just like reality shows now. The bright side, it'll all be 9 release. You could just binge it whenever. I mean, I've already watched the first, however, 4 episodes, whatever it was. And I'm just like, eh. Now it's been so long that I'm just like, yeah, they were fun to watch like over breakfast, but I have like no, I don't know. I have no desire to probably finish it because it just ended. Now it has like a bad taste in my mouth. I'm just like, well, that's again, just me. If someone like showing me like, you know, Enter the Spider-Verse, whatever the last Miles Morales Spider-Man movie was, and then to end on that, and then now it's just been like 3 years, I don't think I'll go and see the new one because I'm so, I don't care. I'm just so, I don't care. It has lost my good faith to like treat it respectfully. Netflix also has $15 billion in debt because they greenlit so many things, right? It's not even I feel like Netflix, I don't really watch a Netflix show anymore because I don't trust them to just cancel it before it's ended. Like I just don't watch Netflix shows unless it's like a shitty reality show because I just don't trust them. I just don't trust it. Like they shot themselves in the foot with how they greenlight stuff. Reality shows are cheap to produce compared to scripted. Yeah, that's why they're everywhere. Spider-Verse has been pushed back because they were doing scary stuff to their animators. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. But I still won't watch it because now it'll be 3 years since the last one was released. And to me, that's just like the ultimate slap in your face as like a consumer of your product. Yeah, they shouldn't be doing that to their animators, but like they also shouldn't have just made a part 1 and part 2 movie and then like never release it, you know? It's crazy. Especially when it's something to like Spider-Man's, you know? Like of all the things that can withstand anything, it's like Spider-Man's. Like throughout all of history of comic books and things, like people could always identify Spider-Man. Not the Guardians of the Galaxy, not even like, you know, an Iron Man before Robert Downey. Like most people could tell you what a Spider-Man is. It's the most safe cinematic bet in history. They didn't know the first one would pop off. I'm not talking about the first one. I'm not talking about the first one at all. I'm talking about the second one that ended with no resolution to anything. That was just a glorified exposition for a movie that's now going to take 3 or 4 years to come out. That's my issue with it, is that, yeah, the first movie was good. Great. Make a good second movie. They chose not to do that and split it into 2 parts where nothing of substance will happen, or like a conflict, no resolution in the second movie, to now wait years. Like, hell no. Hell no, dog. You guys are going to miss out on so many awesome things if you're Who's you guys? Oh, it takes too long for the next one? Like what? What are you trying to imply? Oh, name some things that I'm going to miss out by them spoiling the goodwill of fans. Please. What are some things that I'm missing out? List them. Please. Please. What are so many awesome things if my logic is it takes too long for the next one? Please. Please enlighten me. What is the next one? Because are you Spider-Man? That's literally what we're talking about. You can't just use what we're talking about in the definition of... You can't use the definition in the sentence. What are you doing? Spider-Man. Yeah, you said so many things. We're talking about one. What are the other so many awesome things? Like, it literally just takes time. You are changing the argument. What other things? Define yourself. Define yourself. What other things? I'm missing out on so many things by not waiting. What other things? Literally every show on TV. What? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? If you're referring to Stranger Things, I'm going to reach to this computer screen and strangle you to death. What other TV show? What other TV show? Define yourself. You're speaking in riddles. Are you the Riddler? Am I the Batman? What are you talking about? Literally every show on TV? No. That's not how things work, my guy. What show on literally every show on TV. So you're just your entire argument is all of television. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, my guy? That's so funny. What are you who are you arguing with? I think we just insulted someone who works on the Spider-Man movie. Anything? 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 What TV show has taken years? Curb and Sunny always take forever between seasons? What? I mean, they do now because Sunny is, let's be real, all the people in it don't want to do it anymore. Venture Bros took forever between seasons. Sure. Great. Never watched it. Go on. I'm waiting for Black Void. I'm waiting for Black Void. What am I missing out on? Spider-Man really hurt you. Really hurt you. If they could shit out something of high quality quicker, they do it. Is it even fair to compare an entire season of production versus episodes? I think it's unfair to say you're not going to watch the next because it's going to take time to make it. It sounds like you're just impatient. First of all, go fuck yourself. Second of all, go fuck yourself twice. That one show on HBO. What? Apple TV, I mean. Severance. My brother in Christ, you need to take a step back from your keyboard real fast and then fuck your own face, okay? Because, one, I'm talking about a movie that was released in part 1, and they said the next part would come out next year, right? Turns out that was a lie, and nothing has been coming out for years, and it was just delayed again. So, is that my fault as a consumer of a product to be told it's coming out in a year and then it's delayed? No. I have negative feelings towards it. In fact, they burned any form of goodwill by producing a shit first part of a movie and then just keeps delaying the second. That's fine if it takes time to make. I don't care. They burned that goodwill. You're clearly just butthurt. My brother in Christ, literally go fuck yourself. I am not butthurt. I'm butthurt that you're talking about something that you have no idea what you're talking about. You are the most idiotic. Void is correct because that's what's between your ears, my guy. You are not listening. You are not paying attention. You are, in fact, a detriment to society by merely existing. Like, you're butthurt as fuck? You're watching me, my guy. You're watching me. Sounds like you're the one who's butthurt. Not only that, they didn't advertise the first one as a part 1. Thank you. Yes. Yes. Exactly. Exactly. I've been the exact same way. I hated Dune Part 1 for the exact same reason. I hated all of the things that are a Part 1 with no necessity for making a Part 2. Call it something else. I don't give a fuck. It's a waste of my time. It's a waste of everyone's time. No one wants it. Me Too with Wicked? Exactly. They're turning a 45-minute act into a 3.5-hour movie. I don't care.
Lamau, okay, you justy don't want to admit you're closed-minded.
My brother in Christ, you're so close-minded, you're stuck on this same topic. No one cares about you. No one cares about you at all. You're going to log off your computer and go cry alone in your bed. Go away. No one wants you here. Hit this guy with a hammer? No, let him keep flailing. Go on. Go on. Go cry yourself to sleep. Okay? Go have hunger for breakfast. I don't care about you. I don't care about your opinions. I don't care about your words. I don't care about you at all. I'm going to leave this stream and forget you exist. I don't give a fuck about you. If I was butthurt, I wouldn't be sitting down right now. You're so funny. Internet slog trash. You're still watching me. You're still watching me. This is you have come to my stream and are doing this. You are the loser in this situation. Go watch your cool TV that takes multi-long years to produce. Go watch that and be happy. You don't have to be here. I actually refused to watch Game of Thrones the first 6 seasons because I was salty between the first and second books way back in the day. Oh, brother, I stopped watching after Lady Stoneheart never came. The books have been my favorite things in the world. In between whatever it was, season 2 and 3, I stopped watching the show and never finished it because it just was not what I liked about it. Whose chat are they banned in, too? Who's foolish more, the fooler or the fool? People die in the most stupid hill. I love how their argument was that I'm closed-minded because I don't want to... because I don't want to wait 3 years for a product that was told would be here in a year. That's fine if it isn't, but then don't make a product and then lie to people that it's a part 1. Maybe don't lie to me first. Literally all of TV. DMs for reason for ban in another chat. Ooh. Ooh. Let's see. Oh, that's great. Oh, I love that. Yeah, we can ban them here too. We could ban them here too. They're a piece of shit. Inside,
Drama.
outside, no one loves them. That's fine. Great.
Drama.
So you can have an opinion? That's right. You're on twitch.tv. I can't have an opinion. That's how that works. I just feel like if someone won't change their mind on something that doesn't make them butthurt, yeah, I'm a 35-year-old person. I'm pretty set in my ways. And my time is more valuable than waiting for something on the chance that it'll be good. I don't really give a fuck. Half-Life 3 did the right thing by never announcing a date. I don't think... Same reason I'll never play Half-Life 3. It's not worth it. Time for a new account, my guy? Yeah, they're good. And the funny thing is that I'm not butthurt, and I still have the same opinion I did, but now, I just think that they're dumb. What if they tell you it'll take a long time? Great. Be upfront with it. Be upfront with it. And then I won't watch it until it's done. It'll be a tragic day if Half-Life 3 actually gets released. Right? Nothing will hit. Nothing will hit. At that point, I just wish they would make a new game. Just make a different game. That's how I'm always at. If a sequel of your fave thing came out, would you see it? No. I mean, it depends on what the concept of a sequel is. Because, like, a sequel of my favorite thing, most of them have had sequels and they're all shit. You know? Avatar 1 was up front with it. Yeah, it's been James Cameron's life for like 30 years now. But like James Cameron has earned enough goodwill to just do whatever the fuck he wants. He's already given us some of the best things. They're making a sequel to Devil Wears Prada. Never gonna watch it. Never gonna watch it. Like every sequel to things I love are never worth it. So at this point, no, I probably won't. But like define what my favorite, like a sequel to Pizza? Bro, what is it? Pizza, this is Pizza 2. This is called Pizza 2, dog. Those poor New Zealanders who are doing the CGI for Avatar, are they poor? Are they poor? Because I mean, Avatar 2 and 3 have been made at the exact same time, so they just never stopped after Avatar 2. I would try Pizza 2, right? I like to see more original stuff than remakes or sequels. Same. Same. Does chat know about Jamie Lee Curtis's boobs? I think chat is too young to understand why I was so confused by that. Because everyone talking about how Jamie Lee Curtis's boobs, I don't think have ever seen Jamie Lee Curtis in their life. Like, Jamie Lee Curtis got famous for being scantily clad in, like, lingerie in multiple movies. They're not the same as in the past? Yeah, because gravity. Gravity and she's gained weight. But, like, Jamie Lee Curtis has always had her boobs out. Maybe I'm missing something relevant, but, like, when I think of Jamie Lee Curtis, it's both True Lies and, like, Halloween.
She stacked for what reason?
She stacked for what reason? I don't know. I don't know, but she's like she's always
At
had
young
huge
Elderberry,
boobs.
that Disney ad was a jump scare.
True Lies, I remember she's in The Bear now as like the main character's mom. No, Keth means they're huge-er. I mean, I guess. I don't know. Them boobs been out since the 80s? That's why I guess I was just confused when it was like, yo, Jamie Lee Curtis got boobs. And I'm just like, did they just watch True Lies? They're much bigger? I mean, I'm not the one to talk about when women gain weight and get older and gravity and things, but things tend to get bigger and fall more. But I mean, hey, I don't know nothing about nothing. I guess just everyone freaking out that Jamie Lee Curtis had like cleavage. I guess I was just confused on the matter of it. Like, Jamie Lee Curtis in my mind always like has had boobs and always was never afraid to show them in movies. Did the boobs take a break and come back? No, women in Hollywood, once you hit like 20, they're like, okay, now you play a mother, so wear a sweater and cover yourself. Go eat some activity and hide in the corner. I'm not like out here defending Jamie Lee Curtis, just the concept of like people being like, yo, where did she get boobs from? Just kind of makes me laugh because I feel like there was a gap of years where it was just like Jamie Lee Curtis just was constantly like, I don't know, never wearing clothes. What about Christina Hendricks? I don't know who that is. The TikTok in question, they're rather perky. I did not even notice that. I didn't even notice her boobs. When Leo DeCap won't date you, insta mom rolls. I mean, I guess that's fair. I got big boobs for a man. What's your cup size? I'm so unplugged, I have no idea what you're all talking about. I didn't have any idea what this was talking about until someone was showing me yesterday. They were just like, have you seen this? And I'm just like, Freaky or Friday? I've been seeing the trailers in theaters for like 2 months now. And they're just like, no, no, no. Like, look. I'm like, I don't know. What am I looking at? They're just like, Jamie Lee Curtis has boobs. And I'm just like, yep. I was so like, why are people talking about her boobs now in 2025 of all times? Those yogurt ads has us more concerned about her intestines. I guess I've never been concerned with Jamie Lee Curtis's intestines. What size boob you wear? Hey, what size boob you wear? Hey, Jaime, what size boob you wear? You can say it was me. You could put the blame on me. You could put the blame on me. That's so funny. Ba-da-da-ba-ba-da-ba-da. Brother.
Kick.
Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a tickent. Wait a tickety boo. Sits with Rat is just silent, right? Man, remember when we had that guy in chat who was calling me close-minded? Those were good days. Those were good times. I love talking about something and expressing my opinion, and someone coming in and getting so mad at my opinion and choosing to stay. I feel like if someone says something out of pocket that I don't agree with, I just like leave, you know? I just click on a different stream. I don't think I'll ever get behind the mindset of someone who just like continues to argue, calls someone dumb while continuing to watch them. I should have run. Oh, damn it. If that happens again, I'm just going to run an ad. If that happens again, I'm going to make them pay me while still arguing. Damn it. Missed opportunity. Frick.
Kick.
Missed opportunity on that one. I hate to see it. What's going on the internet today? What's going on the internet today? What's happening? What's going on here? Chad, have you guys seen that Minecraft Civilization video? It's like 2 hours long, and I haven't started it, but everyone keeps saying it's the coolest thing in the world. Make your points and everything, but if the other person doesn't agree, you move on to attacks. I just wanted them to explain themselves, and they said I was butthurt. Talking in hyperbole with no examples to back it up just makes it sound like you don't know what you're talking about. It's my biggest pet peeve is when someone disagrees with me, I would love to hear their opinion.
Remember that weirdo that told you to shave, then hit up the rest of the crew pleading to talk to you after he was
Someone's got the copy paste. Someone's got it. Can you please ask Booty? He banned me because I said that he would look better if he shaved. Let me dig it up. I know Mr. Mustache got it. I know you lost like hundreds of them though. You lost all of them though, didn't you? You still got some of the macros? Yeah, he made a TikTok and everything too that he was trying to send. Booty banned me, bro. Booty banned me, bro. The lore is good, but it's repetitive. That's when I'm always just worried. Whenever I see a video like that, that's like as long as like a Hollywood production, I just don't know if it's ever worth it. I haven't watched it, but Mr. Mustache, what it is, someone made like a YouTube video that went viral. It has like 12+ million views on it now, I'm sure. But it basically was just like, I got 1,000 people in one Minecraft server. Half of them spawned on like a rich island with every resource. They had money, they could do everything. And the other island was filled with like a desert biome with like next to nothing, and they were poor. And then it was just like a civilization of like wars and things, I guess, of the like rich versus poor, and it's like 2.5 hours long. Like I haven't seen a Minecraft video like that since like the Minecraft parkour civilization thing. I was like, oh, that would be fun to watch on stream. It's 2.5 hours long. I don't know if I could do that. I don't know if I could watch a Minecraft video for 2.5 hours. Booty ban me, bro. I need help. Let me talk to him. I think he took my message the wrong way. Sorry if this isn't the right spot for this. Yeah, he copy and pasted that in like everyone's chats too, didn't he? Sorry, I'm eating some gummy bears to get my mouth salivating. Get banned easy, time to go viral. My throat is hurting now. It was Peanut and Carlos because they were both live, and then they got banned. He got banned in both of their chats instantly. I didn't even finish Shadow of Israfel from Yogscast. I don't know what that is either. Is that like a Minecraft video? Should I ban appeal this using ban appeals? No, I'll use peanut chat. Then Wubby banned him after the TikTok.
Booty.
That's so
Women
funny. I
holding
forgot
hands
about that.
emoji. Banned. 4-leaf
I forgot
clover
about
emoji.
that.
Me. Cold face emoji.
To be
Whoa,
fair
I
though,
need.
to
Right
be
pointing
fair
finger
though, I
emoji.
don't
Cute
ever
when you talk to
use
him. Old man emoji. I. Smiley face emoji. Think. Thought
I
bubble
don't
emoji.
ever look
He.
at my ban
Camera
appeals because I
emoji.
feel like if
Took.
I ban you
Man
in
and
my
woman
stream,
holding
you're
hands
just a piece of
emoji.
shit,
My.
and like I
Lipstick
probably
emoji.
don't.
Family emoji.
I probably
Thumbs
don't
up
need to think
emoji
about it
message.
anymore.
Sneering face emoji.
Like my bans are
Smiley
like you're a
face emoji.
robot.
Smiley face emoji. The
You're
one
just
way.
like
Footprints
very
emoji.
aggressive for no
Footprints
reason.
emoji. Swipe if those sent the white. AOK hand emoji. Spot. Giraffe emoji. Foul foos eye. Low volume emoji. Juice don't. Sauropod emoji. No. Thought bubble emoji. How. Person shrugging emoji. Use towel reach out. Playful face emoji. Towel apologize. Booty. Women holding hands emoji.
Tess
Banned.
sometimes clears out
4-leaf
your ban
clover
appeals. I
emoji.
hope the one that
Me.
called me a
Cold
terrorist
face
is still
emoji.
there. That's
Whoa,
the only one I would
me.
go to and
Right
look at
pointing
because it
finger
always
emoji.
just made me
Cute when you
happy.
talk to him.
It was
Old
like one of
man
my
emoji.
first
I.
bans, and it
Smiley
was
face
someone
emoji.
at
Think.
like calling me a
Thought bubble
terrorist.
emoji. He. Camera emoji. Took. Man and
And
woman
if you look
holding
at their
hands
chat
emoji.
history, it was
My.
because they were saying
Lipstick
that they
emoji.
like had a
Family
copy
emoji.
pasta that was
Thumbs up
just like jet
emoji
fuel can't
message.
melt steel
Sneering
beams.
face
George Bush
emoji.
did 9/11,
Smiley
and I
face
banned them
emoji.
while
Smiley
laughing.
face emoji.
And then their
The
ban
one
appeal
way.
just said you
Footprints
are a
emoji.
terrorist.
Footprints emoji. Swipe if those sent the white. AOK
Sounds like we
hand
need to look
emoji.
at them.
Spot.
No, it's
Giraffe
the
emoji.
people.
Foul
If you
foos
get
eye.
banned in my
Low
stream, you're
volume
either
emoji.
being an
Juice
asshole
don't.
or you like
Sauropod
say
emoji.
a
No.
word that I
Thought
can't show
bubble
on stream.
emoji. How. Person shrugging emoji. Use towel reach out. Playful face emoji.
Imagine someone on
Towel
Twitch or Twitch.
apologize.
If I was a terrorist, I would have
Hey,
been on Hassan's stream by
I
now. Are
feel
you
like
kidding
you
me?
gave that guy plenty of rope.
I mean, come on. That's just what are you talking about? Too soon? Too soon? My bad. We have fun here. We have fun here. We're just joking. We have jokes. Is anyone in my chat? Did anyone get tickets for the comedy show? Did anyone in this chat? Is anyone going to the comedy show? The tickets sold out in like 8 minutes. Some were still available. Did anyone go? Does anyone here get some comedy show tickets? I did not. I was at a family dinner and missed them. The video is going to be funnier than the live performance, but I don't know. It should be goofy. You got some to give away? No. Like the theater is the smallest thing it's a black box theater. If you know what that is, it's like maybe 80 seats. Maybe. I have 0 seats to give away, mainly because I'm just in it. So I don't need a seat. What show? Comedy show with the SD homies. What camera do I use? This is a Sony Handycam. This is a Sony Handycam. These are the ones that they used for like a lot of our IRL productions, a lot of our filming stuff. This camera was broken, and so I fixed it, and now it works. Out of love to, don't travel to San Diego to watch. Exactly. Do not travel to watch this. That's crazy. Do you have your 5 ready to go? No comment. No comment. I ain't giving shit up. This is going to be goofy. Who is all going to be in it? I've missed all streams for a week to take care of family stuff. Unannounced. Me watching the YouTube video from the comfort of my own home. That's that's like everyone upset that they didn't get tickets. Don't worry. It's the everything is always better in the edit, you know? In person is still going to be fun, you know? But the video is going to be funny, trust. If you are going, please just bring Malort to give me on stage. That's all I need to get by. Sorry, I'm just eating these gummy bears. Obviously. Goldbarren. Haribo Goldbarren. Das original. These are straight from Germany. Have you been to the P.O. box? I haven't left my house. Yesterday was the first time I've left my house in a week. I was going to travel to see it, but I also have more airline miles than God. Bro, I wish I had airline miles. I wish I was like... I wish I used my credit card enough to like get cheap airline points on a credit card scam, you know? Never got my P.O. box delivery? I haven't, Kath. I'm sorry. I haven't gone anywhere or done anything in like a week. German gummy bears. Yeah, Haribo Golden Baren. My mother goes to Germany a few times a year for work. Because the company that owns her job is based out of Germany. And it's like somewhere in the same vicinity as where they make Haribo. Like the German factory of where they make Haribo. I'm trying to rack up miles, almost gold with Delta. Sounds like a Smosh skit. I don't think I've ever watched a Smosh video intentionally. No shade. I know
This
they
is
still
chicken,
make stuff.
steak,
I
and
was too
airline
old
miles
like for when
scam
Smosh was like getting big and out. I just never watched it. This is chicken steak airline mile scam now. Bro, I wish I had a chicken steak airline mile scam. I wish I had that. Man. That's rude. I would watch their skits. That's like the 5-year age gap. Yeah, I feel like... Because YouTube wasn't like... YouTube was established by the time I was in like high school almost. And even then it was like early YouTube where like it was still predominantly E-Bombs World, you know, like aggregate sites, College Humor, E-Bombs World, Albino Black Sheep, Break.com. Like by the time YouTube was like, you know, a staple in a thing, I was like late into high school and college. Old. For the first time in like our friend group, I like, because Will Neff and I are the same age. So it was just like all the things that I would reference, finally for the first time, someone in our group would understand. Are you a Newgrounds guy? I was. I played so many Flash games on Newgrounds. My school had Newgrounds banned though, so we were like, at school in grade school, we were like an addicting games kind of group. Addicting games had like all the hot things. Decage. Did you say I put you on W Place? Bro, I did. That was so cool. I loved it. The internet was still segregated. It was the most open there ever was. I loved the old internet. I was obsessed with the hat one. Oh, with that one addicting games game with the bouncy tank. With the bouncy tank. I don't remember that. There's an old animator from Newgrounds that isn't a good guy. Like half of them. Half of the Newgrounds animators I think were problematic. I miss it, no guardrails, right? RIP to Beat Your Boss on school Chromebooks. Beat Your Boss. I don't know what Beat Your Boss is. I remember there was this like Japanese game I played a bunch in school. We always would like fight for a high score. It was a game called like Nanaka Crash. I don't know what it was based off of, but it was just like every version of the game where like you just fired something at an angle and then you would hit things and keep bouncing along. This one still streams even though he groomed me. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I don't know anything about Newgrounds anymore. I don't think I've been on Newgrounds and couldn't tell you. 12, 22 years, somewhere in that difference. I miss the old internet. New internet is getting really cringe with this whole censorship stuff. Yeah, cringe. Censorship is cringe. Booty Mang. Aryak, what up, homie?
Hypnospace Outlaw was such a great game you played. It was like we were back in the old internet, people said.
Right? Bro, Hypnospace Outlaw was so cool. I heard they were making a sequel that got canceled. The sequel to Hypnospace Outlaw is officially canceled, and I got really sad. That was like a couple months ago, I think. I found it. It was called Indestructo Tank. Indestructo Tank. I don't know what this is. I don't think I've ever seen this. Sequel to Hypnospace canceled? I think. Indestructo Tank. Start game. Classic. Easy. Game paused. Okay. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I just have to live? I'm so good at this game.
Oh.
I'm so good at this game. 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 I'm
Man,
so
I
good at
miss
this game.
Flash game sucks.
Wait, I got 0 score. Wait, I got 0 score. I got 0 XP. Guys, I'm winning so hard the game can't even keep up with how much I'm winning. Nice. Get hit to bounce to hit the tanks to make combos. Let the rockets hit you? That doesn't seem right. That doesn't seem right. Look at that. Dodge. Dodge. Perfect dodge. Parry. Perfect parry. Matthew Perry. Matthew Perry. Can't touch this. Look at that. Nothing. Yes. Yes. Oh, watch this. Watch this. You can't hit this. You can't hit this. Boom. Got him. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Nope. 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 Oh, no! Oh, my God, I'm dead! Okay, that's kind of fun. That's the whole game? I did it, right? Guys, are you proud of me? Wahoo!
You get power-ups and new ships.
Chat. Chat, do you like my store? Oh my God, I got low fuel. Okay, that's kind of fun. Yeah, old Flash games just really hit in a way that makes sense, you know? What the frick? Brother, ain't no way, dog. Ain't no way, dog. Oh, that's what's happening. That's what's happening. What the frick? Boo! Boo! What the helly? Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hello, monitor? Monitor? Bro, how do I don't want... Why is this turning on? Stop. Yo, Booty, I'm sorry for oversharing. What? No, you're fine, homie. Rude. Where in the world is Carmen San Diego? What
Do you
the-
take them into green screen for new streamers?
Excuse me. Yeah, any green screen. Just get one that's green or blue. Green screens or blue screens, just pick one that's enough to cover you. There's ones that fit on the back of your chair. There's pop-up ones. There's stands. Whatever one's cheapest. As long as it's green or blue, it's all like green screening and everything is all software based. So everything that you have that you could stream with will work with any green or blue thing. The difference is going to come down to camera and lighting. So any green screen. The frick? You've got to be frickin' with me. You got to be frickin' with me. What the frick? Well, this is just frickin' frick. This is just frickin' frick. Just frickin' frick. What the hell? Sorry, hold on 1 second, gang. 1 second, gang. I'll be right back. All right. Hello, everybody. Fortunately, the stream may have to be a little short today, my homies. Okay. All right, homies. I'm going to have to disband here for a bit. I am so sorry. But this isn't a goodbye forever. This is just goodbye for now. TTFN. But thank you all for being here today. I'm sorry, something just popped up that I have to take care of ASAP. Otherwise, I would not be doing this to you all. I am very sorry. But I do need to get out ASAP and take care of some stuff. I apologize for the short
Booty
notice.
Love, booty love, booty love, booty love, booty love, booty love.
But I hope you all have a
Booty
good
love.
rest of your day. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate y'all. Have a good rest of your day, homies. I'll talk to y'all later. Goddamn. Bye.